What is up, YouTube? This is World Black Ops Pro, and today I'm going to talk about Black Ops 3, which in reality should be called Titanfall of Destiny Crap Ops 3, because that's really what it is. It's really a combination of Titanfall, Destiny, and Black Ops 2. And I'm going to pretty much give you reasons why you shouldn't buy it, because frankly, I can't find one reason why I should buy this game. And I've watched the trailer several times, but let's just watch it one more time just to get a reaction on this, shall we? Okay, so beginning of the trailer, okay, it looks like some city or something, some destroyed city straight out of a Titanfall. Then you see a sign that says all dead, okay, just like the Call of Duty franchise. Okay, you see some guy running. Okay, now we wall runs. Where have we seen that before? Oh yeah, Titanfall. That game didn't do too well. Okay, you got some ground slammers or something where you slam into the ground. Ooh, overpowered shotguns make a return. The Remington 870. Oh man. Dang, dude, these shotguns are just completely overpowered. And then you got a one-hit kill pistol that one-hit kills people at any range. Wow, Vonahar. You really did a bang-up job with the weapon balance. More wall running? Yeah, this game is totally not Titanfall, totally. That's a completely original, innovative idea. Wall running, really? Okay, and then I suppose the crossbow gets an overhaul because apparently it didn't do shit in Black Ops 2, and now we can get double kills and stuff in Black Ops 3. Okay, more wall running, more advanced movement, which 85% of the community did not want. Let's see, okay, we got a guy using a pretty powerful secondary. Oh, and he just teleports to where he was 5 seconds earlier. Great, time travel and multiplayer. Exactly what we needed, exactly what the COD community asked for. Okay, we have more advanced sliding, like Ghost. Ghost didn't do too well either, so I'm not sure why Vonahar you're copying all the failing Call of Duty games, failing video games in general. And then he just pulls out a minigun out of his arm and becomes the Terminator. Again, how original. Got a spike drone or whatever the hell that's called. That just probably replaces the dog. Oh, that's so sad. The Cujo's on making a return. Yeah, that looks like it's it, guys. So basically, Black Ops 3, as the way I see it, is basically just a combination of, you got Destiny, because you got the specialist guys that Vonahar was talking about. And keep in mind, guys, Vonahar was a huge Destiny fan. So, yeah, he takes some of the features from Destiny and incorporates them into Call of Duty. And that's alright, I mean, if you're a Destiny fan. But what Vonahar's got to realize is that not all of us are Destiny fans. In fact, most of us probably aren't. Because if we wanted to play Destiny, we would all be on Destiny. But what we really want is a Call of Duty, not a Destiny. And he's trying to take all these features like specialist characters, like really? Vonahar, this is an arcade first-person shooter. It's not, you're not supposed to like choose your character. It's not supposed to be about the character. It's supposed to be about the weapon. That's why like half your screen is taken up by your gun. But Vonahar obviously has a different vision. And I mean, Destiny did all right. I mean, didn't sell anywhere near as well as like Call of Duty does. Part of the reason is because it's not like a name brand. Like it doesn't have that name brand recognition. Also, because Destiny is really about the grinding. Because you get the grind to get to certain levels and unlock certain things. And in Call of Duty, you just pick up a gun and you're pretty much good. Like you don't. There's not a huge skill gap in Call of Duty, which is why Destiny isn't going to ever get the popularity that Call of Duty has. Because Call of Duty compresses the skill gap to make noobs get good kill streaks. Or at least make it easier for them to. And then with Destiny, if you're just starting out and you're facing a guy who's been playing since the game came out, you're at a huge disadvantage. So I mean, you probably shouldn't be copying Destiny. Okay, let's get into the next game that Vonahar copied, which obviously is Titanfall. I'm not sure why everyone's copying Titanfall. Titanfall was a flop. It didn't do so well, like not because the movement mechanics were not fluid. I mean, they worked pretty well for that game. But because there wasn't enough content to keep people interested in that game all year. I mean, sorry, Wes and Zapella, but your game didn't have enough content. Like, there was only like a few guns you could use in that game, and there weren't enough Titans. There wasn't enough anything. There wasn't even a campaign. So, of course, people weren't going to be excited in that. But if I wanted to do wall run, if I wanted to parkour, if I wanted to do advanced movements and double jumps and all this invisibility cloak stuff and like everything, I would play Titanfall. But the developers at Activision have a different idea. They're like, okay, how can we get the most money off this game as possible? Oh, what are kids excited about these days? Oh, Timefall, because, you know, that had a big hype, and the only reason it had a huge hype was because the original developers were making that game, and also because people hate Ghost so much they wanted COD to die, so they wanted something to replace COD, knock it off its throne. So that's why people wanted Destiny, or not Destiny, Titanfall to succeed, and that's why there's a big hype, and Activision saw that, so they wanted to emulate Titanfall as much as possible, which is what they did with Advanced Warfare, and look how that game did. No one wants advanced movements. I'm not sure why the developers don't realize that, but people want boots on the ground. And from the gameplay I've seen at Black Ops 3, it's mainly, well, I mean, yeah, there is some instances where, you know, you're fighting like on the ground, but many instances you're fighting on the walls through wall running, or you're double jumping, like aka thrust jumping, which is basically the same thing as a double jump from Advanced Warfare, but they just renamed it, just like they rename the target finder every year. It's just dumb. And so we got that. We got the Timefall, and then Black Ops 2. And Black Ops 2 had mixed reviews, I guess. Some people thought it was a broken game, kind of like me. Other people liked it. I understand why you like it. Like, it's not a terrible game, but it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better than what they gave us. But instead, they gave us a pretty broken game. Like, you know, you got quick scoping, which, by the way, is making a return. Vonhar, I'm not sure why you can't fix that. I get that out of the system by now. I mean, Call of Duty's like freaking 12 years old now. I mean, and you still haven't figured out a way to, you know, handle quick scoping. Or maybe it's just that you don't want to because of Black Ops 1. You know, Black Ops 1, no one complained about the sniping really, except the snipers and the phase people who went back to MW2. But you know, the sniping, like overpowered sniping, is definitely making a return. Looks like overpowered shotguns and overpowered secondaries making a return. So basically, Vonhar is bringing back all the problems from Black Ops 2 into Black Ops 3. I don't get why. Okay, you knew there was a balancing problem in Black Ops 2, but you choose to ignore it. I mean, Thunder uploads so many videos of him getting owned by snipers, like using DSRs and ballistas on Nuketown, like, and he sends them to you. I'm not sure why you don't get the hint by now. Snipers are overpowered, and so are the shotguns in BO2 and many of the secondaries. And what I saw in the trailer was just like pretty much a slap in the face, because we were all complaining about these overpowered weapons, and Vonhar pretty much just ignored us. And yeah, so he's not going to really improve anything from Black Ops 2. And plus, guys, this isn't like, aren't you guys sick and tired of futuristic shooters? I mean, yeah, I mean, just because a shooter is futuristic doesn't necessarily make it bad. But I just want to go back to, you know, the modern warfare, or World War II, or Vietnam, or the Cold War, or something like that. Something that's more relatable, something that's more down to earth, something that's more realistic. Because every time they go into the future, they always find a way to squeeze in some bullshit. You know, like target finders. You know, you got like hunter killer drones, which is basically like a no-skill, multi-kill, practically. It's just stupid. And you got Black Ops 1, which is pretty much the most balanced COD game to get to date. Like, you didn't really have anything overpowered. The snipers were balanced. You couldn't really quickscope with them. Shotguns, their range was perfect. The damage was perfect. Like, there's nothing needed to be tweaked on that. There's no Remington, like overpowered Remington. Also, there was really no dexterity, so that helped too. And the secondaries were secondaries. You only used them if you had to. You didn't run around with them like Rambo or something. So, the game they really should be trying to emulate is Black Ops 1. I mean, remember those days where you got like 3 million people online? You know, the good old days of Black Ops 1? Well, what happened to those, Vonhar? Sales have been declining for the past few years now. I wonder why. And it's probably because you don't listen to the community. In fact, there are probably more people on Black Ops 1 than on Advanced Warfare, because I actually tried to find a kill confirmed game on Advanced Warfare on the 360 today, and guess what? No games were found. And keep in mind, guys, this was like maybe 6 o'clock in the evening, so it wasn't too late. So I should have been able to find a game. Nope, no games found, which obviously means the player population is so just degraded, I guess, deteriorated, that it can't even find a match. Maybe not just a laggy match, but it can't find any match. Like, even like when I go back to play World at War, I can find a game of World at War or Black Ops 1 or COD 4 a lot faster than I can on AW. And I wonder why. It's because no one's playing that game. No one's playing Advanced Warfare. So shouldn't that tell you, COD developers, that maybe the advanced movement idea doesn't work? I mean, it's only, what, June? We still got like 4.5 months to go until this game's actually released, and things aren't looking too good for you, Vaughn. Sorry to break it to you. You know, pretty much like when Black Ops 3 comes out, or when the beta comes out, or when the game comes out itself, and everybody realizes how much it sucks, we're all going to be going, like, we're going to jump on the Ghost 2 bandwagon, like, hey, hey, Infinity War, when's Ghost 2 coming out? Hey, Infinity War, what are you doing for Ghost 2? Hey, Infinity War, are you going to get rid of the exosuits and advanced movements in Ghost 2? Like, that's going to be hella funny, because just last year, people were bitching and moaning about Ghost, the original Ghost, being so broken and so boring. Like, and yeah, and I kind of agree, yeah, it was, to a certain extent. But it's just funny how people think that's the worst COD ever, and then people are going to jump on the Infinity War Ghost bandwagon once they realize how bad Black Ops 3 is, and then when they realize that Black Ops 3 is not going to save the COD franchise. So guys, when November comes around, I recommend that maybe you guys save your $60. I mean, just based on what I've said here, I mean, yeah, you should probably go look around other channels too, see what they're posting. You know, to watch actual gameplay for yourself before you make a decision. Or, better yet, pre-order the game at GameStop. You know, get yourself the beta access, and then when you find out the game sucks, just go cancel your pre-order. And, you know, demand your $5 back. So that way, you know, Activision sees, you know, all the canceled pre-orders, and they actually realize, oh, shit, we made a bad game. Maybe we're not going to break sales records this year. Okay, Bobby Kotick, you don't get your bonus this year. Or Vaughn Hari, you don't get your bonus this year. Because all these kids are canceling the pre-orders. Well, I mean, what the hell, Vaughn? You just produce this shitty-ass game and expect people to buy it? I mean, come on. So, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to still buy Black Ops 3 for the zombies, at least. I mean, maybe the zombies, maybe it'll be good, but hopefully they don't try to throw in advanced movement and wall running. I mean, could you imagine advanced movement and wall running and zombies? I mean, that would just be completely just weird. I mean, and we already had advanced movement in Advanced Warfare with the exo zombies, and that was pretty annoying. And overall, I mean, yeah, the fans did enjoy it, but not as much as Treyarch zombies. So if Treyarch wants to stay true to the fan base, I definitely would not bring any sort of advanced movement into the next COD zombies whatsoever. I'm perfectly fine with boots on the ground, you know, the bare bones zombies, playing it like we have been the past 6 years. Or the past 6 or 7 years. Yeah, it's around there. And I know many of you guys are probably going to buy it for the zombies. So, yeah, hopefully the zombies are good. I don't think Treyarch will let us down in that department. But as for the multiplayer, I just don't have very high hopes right now. I mean, maybe we'll see more stuff about the gunsmith or something. But as of now, I don't see any reason to buy this game for the multiplayer. The zombies, they haven't released too much about that. I mean, maybe. But other than that, I don't really see any purpose to buy it. I mean, I'm probably getting it on Xbox One, but, you know, anyway, guys, that's the video. So, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, this has been World of War Black Ops Pro. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.